what do you do when you fall in love? You tell your family, maybe your friends, but not in occupied West Bank. If you fall in love here, that too with a Palestinian, you must tell the IDF. A bizarre diktat that has since been withdrawn after major backlash. But that's not all that Israel has been slammed for. Nearly 4 months after Shireen Abu Akleh's killing, Israel now says a soldier may have accidentally shot the Al Jazeera journalist, a claim that has led to the US to ask Israel to review the IDF's open fire reg.
In Israel, a controversial new rule has been making headlines. If you fall in love with a Palestinian from West Bank, you will have to tell the Israeli government. All foreigners must declare their love interests to the Defense Ministry. But that's not all. If they marry, they will be required to leave after 27 months. This will be for a cooling off period of at least half a year. Foreign passport holders will have 30 days to declare their romantic relationship. They will also have to declare if they have or will inherit land. This was part of Israel's new strategy. They plan to tighten rules on foreigners living in the West Bank. But this plan faced massive backlash, so much so that Israel had to withdraw the rule. But it isn't the only bizarre diktat Israel had. They are also making it for Palestinians with foreign passports to travel to West Bank. They will have to apply for a visa 45 days in advance. They may not be able to fly into Tel Aviv's airport either. There is already an Israeli ban on granting residency status to foreign spouses of Palestinians. This means thousands continue to live with an uncertain legal status. Ironically, these rules are not applicable on Jewish settlers living here. West Bank was occupied by Israel in the 1967 war, but out of the 3 million people living out here, many are Jewish Israeli citizens. The Israelis living out here are called settlers. They live in the West Bank, but are citizens of Israel. These settlements enjoy widespread backing among Israelis, many of whom view them as a religious, national, or strategic necessity. Israel cites historical and biblical links to the region. Many Jews look at it as an integral part of the biblical land of Israel. Over 460,000 Israeli settlers reside in the occupied West Bank. There are around 130 officially recognized settlements. Israel says these settlements were built on vacant or unused land. But Palestinians claim the land is often bought from them using middlemen. Most countries view these settlements as illegal. But that is not all Israel is being slammed for. The IDF has admitted that a soldier may have shot Shireen Abu Akleh accidentally. Akleh is a trailblazing Palestinian reporter who was shot dead while reporting nearly 4 months ago. Her killing was a shock to many and a reason of conflict for the region. Why? Because her death is mired in the Israel-Palestine conflict. There are several claims and counterclaims about how she died. The bulk of the evidence says it was IDF gunfire. Israel, however, denied all such claims. They first blamed it on Palestinian militants, then said they would probe the killing. And now it looks as if it was IDF fire after all that killed her. But Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid has refused to prosecute the soldier.
I hear the claims to prosecute IDF soldiers following the death of Shireen Abu Akleh. I hear the claims to change our open fire policies. Israel expressed sorrow over the death of the journalist. This is a tragedy that happened in the middle of an incident in which heavy fire was fired by terrorists. The IDF never deliberately shoots at innocent people.
The US also called on Israel to review its rules of engagement. The State Department said it will press Israel to review its policies. Lapid has ruled out any such change to IDF's open fire policies, saying it is only Israel who will decide if the rules change or not.
I will not allow an IDF soldier that was protecting himself from terrorist fire to be prosecuted just to receive applause from abroad. No one will dictate our open fire policies to us when we are fighting for our lives. There's only one person who determines the instructions to open fire in the army, and he is sitting here, the Chief of Staff. Our soldiers have the full backing of the government of Israel and the people of Israel.
Shireen once said her life was shaped by the Israel-Palestine conflict. Her mother was born in West Jerusalem before the creation of Israel. She graduated from university the year the Oslo Peace Accords were signed and was an inspiration for Palestinian journalists in the region. Now, even in her death, she is shaping the same conflict that defined her life. West Asia Bureau, WION World is One.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.